Singer. This show is indescribable. That voice.
Welcome back to the Jenny McCarthy Show. I'm Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg. You guys, I'm so excited. That's right. He was a fan favorite. He was a judge favorite. America's favorite, and he won. The monster from The Masked Singer is joining us right now. T-Pain!
Hey,
T-Pain! Dude!
What was that Masked Singer song?
Dude! I know, isn't that hilarious? We're so corny. But I just got to say, I've got so much to say, but I want to hear from you more. But you, my friend, blew my mind week after week with how incredibly fucking talented and beautiful your voice is.
Thank you. I tried to do my best, didn't want to disappoint, so I had to push as hard as I could.
You brought it. I have to know, when you first got that phone call from your agent or whomever that says, hey, look at this weird fucking show, what was your first reaction?
My very first reaction, because my manager isn't great at explaining things, so, just from the initial explanation, I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I think we have the same agent.
But when they started showing me more details and actually talked to the producers and they started showing me the costume choices and stuff like that, I was like, oh yeah, I definitely want to do this.
And then
sure.
why did you want to do it though, T-Pain? Why did you?
I mean, anytime you get to wear a costume or anything like that, you just take it. If you're at Universal Studios and a minion is quitting, you take the job. You just take the job. Anytime you get to do something like that. I mean, I was free at the time. I wasn't free. I was filming my own TV show at the time too. So, it just seemed like something more fun than just being on my own set all day.
I get it.
It was pretty good.
Did you feel like you had something to prove? You did talk about your journey on the show, and you threw me, and we'll get to that later, but how you talked about how you went through a lot of adversity and had to prove yourself. What exactly were you talking about so our audience knows?
I mean, it's mostly the stigma that anybody that uses auto-tune has no real voice. And, having my voice be, non-existent was something I had to get through. And you can't, you're in media, you can't explain yourself to everybody from every point of view. So, everybody they think what they think, and that's what's law. That's the whole thing. So,
So you wanted to prove your chops.
Absolutely. I had to get rid of my identity and, start over and show everybody, hey, guys, this exists. This is a thing.
And boy, karma's a bitch because you freaking did it, T-Pain. Now, do you feel redeemed? Do you feel like you did prove it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No question. I mean, it's been a long road since we filmed it, and, seeing all the stuff on Twitter, and, my wife and I have been screenshotting, different tweets saying there's no way this is T-Pain because he can't sing, and we loved it. Oh, we loved it, and we just waited and waited, and
right,
the anxiety that came from all that was just, oh my God.
I still have the chills thinking about your voice, and I know I've been hit up everywhere. Can only imagine you've been hit up everywhere of like, is it you? Is it not you? Do you think you would have won this show, T-Pain, without the costumes?
No, not at all.
Why?
I don't think so. I just think because, people have their own preconceived notions. Like, it wasn't about who we were. It was about what we can do. So, when people see that, when people see the image, they automatically have their preconceived answer of, nope, I'm not going to accept this because I already know who you are. I already know what this is. I already know what you do. I've heard your music before. So, nope. That's just how people are. It's not, not anything like I would have done bad. I could have, sang it the exact same way, but it would have been like, oh, that's cool, because I've done it before, on national scales. Like, I've done the national anthem at multiple, sports events, and I've done, 2 NPR events where there was no auto-tune, and I have the highest viewed video on NPR right now for singing with no auto-tune, and people still people are still amazed. Like, oh my God, I can't believe T-Pain and things like that. Like,
Now they know. Now they know. And, that's one thing I do love about the show is not that it's just entertaining. There's celebrities hiding under masks, but the fact that so many of you guys have said, I loved that I was judged by my talent and not by any preconceived ideas about my name or who I am perceived to be. Explain how difficult it was, T-Pain, to perform in that costume.
I guarantee I had the most difficulty performing. Like, it was out of control. It was, I was the only person with my body completely covered. So, it was, everybody else pretty much had a mask and just a dope outfit.
You probably didn't have to pee all day because you just sweated out underneath there.
Right, pretty much, yeah.
I mean, now let's get to the part where at the end, the finale, two last questions, but did you think you were going to win?
Oh, no. I thought I was going to be going the first episode.
Wow.
I didn't think I was going to make it past the first episode. And that's why I picked the costume I picked. I was like, if I'm going to embarrass myself, might as well make it funny.
And did you have any ideas who anybody else was, like any other celebrities on the show? Were you guessing along?
Not at all. Not at all. I had no idea. No, I mean, the only person I knew was Gladys Knight, but we all knew that.
Exactly. We could all hear that voice. Now it comes down to the final, and it's you up there, and they go to the judges and say, okay, last guesses, and everyone gives a little guess, and then this blonde judge all of a sudden says the craziest fucking name out of nowhere. Just pulls it out from the sky and says, Michael Vick. What did you think as soon as you heard Michael Vick?
I just didn't know. I didn't know what to do.
Neither did I after it came out of my mouth. I explained it as, you perceived this, like, I'm thinking, thought too much into it because I'm like, okay, he said he was a monster. Like, a monster is a big word, T-Pain. You know what I mean? You're not a monster. But you did have the greatest comeback line ever. And do you remember what you said?
Absolutely, I definitely remember that. It's all over the internet right now. I did not have a ready, response for that, but
it was amazing. You have to say it. You have to say it for me one more time. What did you say?
That I'm not Michael Vick. I love my dog. That was just so stupid. That was the dumbest thing I could have said.
What are you talking about? Mine was the dumbest thing I've ever said. Your comeback line was genius. T-Pain, my husband and I just want to send you the hugest congratulations. I know he tweeted you last night saying T-Pain is the truth, and anyone knows music knows that already. The congratulations, The Masked Singer. Now you guys can get his album. The new album is out now. One Up. Congratulations. I hope to see even more of you, and you just ride this fucking wave of success, my friend. You deserve it, T-Pain. You deserve it.
Absolutely. I really appreciate it.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you.
I love his song, too. Good job. Winning. All right, be right back, guys.
Jenny McCarthy Show.